MTD CNC, bringing you the latest engineering news, reviews, events and special offers via video media.
Neil, interesting business you've got here at Rodford. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, we've been running about 30 years, just over 30 years now. We're a subcontract machining company in the aerospace industry. That we're exclusively aerospace at the moment. So we do a lot of milling and turning, a little bit of assembly work, but machining is the core of our business.
What's the split in milling and turning on the disciplines?
About 2 to 1 in favour of turning, really purely because the introduction of mill turns, a lot of the parts that used to go on the mills are now machine complete on the mill turns. So the 5 milling machines we've got are purely sort of dedicated milling jobs.
And with the growth in the turning then, we're obviously here on behalf of CMZ as well. You've got CMZ machines, you've got 2 of them. When did you buy the first one?
I had the first one 18 months ago and the second one 6 months ago.
So it would be right of me to assume that the first one was obviously a success, hence the reason you bought the second one.
Yeah.
Can we touch on maybe for our viewers' benefit some of the things you like about the CMZ machines?
Sure. Yeah. Especially on the latest CMZ, the main impact for us is the driven tooling, the 12,000 max RPM. Being in the aerospace, we do a lot of aluminium parts, and that's made a big impact.
So you got 12,000 RPM on the turret for milling?
Yeah, on the turret. Yeah, live tools. Yeah.
That's quite a surprise to me. I mean, most machines are on milling. You'd be looking at about 4,000, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's right. And all the other lathes we've got, all the other mill turns, there's 4,000 max.
So if you were to compare, then I see your comments about milling to turning. That would give you a similar sort of cycle time to what you can achieve on a milling machine, on a turning machine on the turret.
Absolutely. Yeah. In fact, 12,000 RPM is faster than most of the milling machines that we've got. The benefit of having it on a mill turn is that there's no loading time between operations. So we're not only reducing fixture times and fixture manufacture, but there's only one loading, normally holding it in a chuck, so there's no locating on pins and clamping it down. So as well as the cycle time, the actual machining time, we're gaining that as well.
So Neil, this is the first CMZ you bought. This is the TL25. What's the bar capacity on this machine?
65 mil or 2.5 inch diameter. We also run it with a chuck as well, so we can get a 10-inch chuck, 8-inch billet easily.
So this is an example of a part that you actually manufacturing on the machine? Yeah,
that's it. It's made out of 1.5 inch stainless steel. There's 2 cross holes in there, so we're using the mill turn capability. It's a job that we do a lot of, and we've previously done it. But utilising the CMZ and the power in the spindle and the rigidity, we've reduced the cycle time by 30%.
So from where you did it before to where you do it now on the CMZ, a 30% reduction?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we haven't changed the method in any way. Just increase the speeds and feeds, and it will hold the tolerances exactly the same.
And why do you think that is?
The wraparound spindle motor obviously makes a big difference. And also the rigidity of the tooling, so the tool holders on the turret. CMZ make the holders and the turret, so the tolerances between are very good. So
collectively all those features together give you a cycle time reduction?
Absolutely, yeah. It's a big chunky machine, big turret, and it knocks things out like this easily.
So this is the second machine that you bought from CMZ, and this is the TA25Y.
Yeah, that's it. We've had it about 6 months. This is the latest model, 12,000 RPM live tool.
And it's got a Y-axis on this. So do you utilise the Y-axis?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is coupled with a 12,000 RPM, live tool, and the Y-axis we can do the milling or jobs complete and reduce the cycle times.
And this is an example component. Can you tell us about this particular part?
Yeah, this was previously machined in 5 operations, 2 turning ops, 3 milling ops. On this machine now we're doing the first turning op and the milling in one go. And the cycle time on this is about 3.5 minutes, which is reduced down from 8 minutes, including which was the turning and the milling together. So.
And do you think a lot of that reduction is down to the 12,000 RPM milling?
Yeah, our conventional sort of mill turn, maximum RPM of 4,000, so we're milling it with the same feed, but 3 times faster.
and that's one of the areas you get your cycle time reduction. So it's not just aluminium you do on this machine, do you do other materials as well?
No, we do stainless steel and that as well, up to 5-inch diameter billets. With the rigidity machine and the wraparound spindle, we can. It gives us the low down torque and also the rigidity to mill that at 12,000 RPM as well. So.
And so, what about the future, Neil? Is it looking bright?
Yeah, we're already contemplating our next machine purchase, and to do that we'd have to expand the premises as well. So yeah, things are looking good.
Is that going to be a CMZ?
We'll see. Let's not tell the salesman yet.
For more videos, products and news, go to mtdcnc.com or follow MTD Online on Twitter.